cool, we got all the flavors. Ketchup, lemon, screaming lime. Road Hauler has an interesting history. In the Generation 1 cartoon, a Crane Autobot appeared out of nowhere. It was yellow like Grapple, but predates him. It suggested he's a lost Constructicon. Honestly, my brain hurts just thinking about it. Regardless of his origins that you can find for yourself on the TF Wiki, Road Hauler was released in the eHobby exclusive line. And with Earthrise bringing in Grapple, we knew he would come in. Which he did in the Legacy Walmart line focused on the Velocitron race. G2 Grapple transforms into a large construction crane vehicle. This, of course, is closer to the Constructicons with the neon green instead of yellow, making my squad look like the G1 and G2 Redecos. I don't know why, but it really pops, despite not being far off from the original. I think it fits the black highlights a little more. Sure, you can tell where the limbs are, but it's very similar to his original toy. I love the front section. It seems like a classic vintage vehicle with the rounded and soft details. The transparent blue and silver painted highlights complement it. The wheels don't roll the best, so how's he supposed to win a race? I do like the hydraulics with the two colors, and there's portholes on the side to plug in stuff. The gun and claw can store, though that looks weird. And the nozzle can fit into the crane. The arm itself can slow down even when it's compact because the hook fits between the arms. Or you can lift it up, extend, and rotate for some decent play. The hook can change for ooh, the claw. It's got a clip attachment for those ramps we forgot about, and it just makes it seem more heavy duty. Of course, you can add other things. The gun, blast effects, a weaponizer if they're being naughty. Also note, they did fix the back peg, so no worries. So yeah, do I have to say it again? It's a green grapple. If you didn't like a non-green grapple, well, this exists. I'm fine with it. More of an excuse to get some crane transformers, and the colors suit the design. Robot mode. Shattered Glass Grapple's robot form still feels in tune with his alt form. He has the body of a working man with the little gut of a long day's work. The blocky aesthetic makes him feel like he's built strong, not for combat but for heavy lifting, especially if he's got a lockdown head crane. There's a lot of clean shapes and defined colors that make him look like he popped out of the cartoon. The Autobot badge remains in the same place up front, and while he has some kibble, it never feels in the way of his functions. He shares a lot with Grapple, but now we can say there's one other change. The head is similar with a black helmet this time and Winnie the Pooh ears, but now there's a constant screaming mouth showing the joint inside. It's like he's no longer a soul of the damned, just got out of hell and was still traumatized. Or Warner Brothers did something. Did someone say, articulation? Head rotation, shoulders out and in, forward and back rotation below, elbow bend, waist rotation, hips out and in, forward and back rotation below, knee bend, two joints forward and back, and foot tilt. Posability is really solid, especially with the large feet with multiple joints. After a few repaints, I'm surprised the joints are still as solid as it is. Let's take a look at the accessories. The nozzle can stay stored in the crane, but there's two other peg holes for the weapons to stay. Also, the hands can flip around to expose another porthole. The nozzle can plug into the arm with a nice metallic silver paint and blast port. The gun is more or less a normal rifle, and the larger claw can also plug over the hand. That's a nice lever you got there. Mind if I have it? There's peg holes in the feet, side of the legs, hands even flipped in, two on each arm, two on the back, and one on the crane. Butt blast anyone? It's like someone had Taco Bell. So yeah, it's a green grapple. I mean, if you already have him, you know what this is like. The green works, as I've said, it's just sort of hard to really retread without repeating the same points again. Still, as something really obscure and a bit confusing, I think people might like this, especially since there's more construction Autobots in the group. So if you find him, perhaps consider grabbing it. Man, you are a mood.
AllSpark TV. Now that's just prime.